The Hamilton man who built a $400,000 driveway and garage on city property is sharing his side of the story tonight in an exclusive interview with CHCH News. Joe Tarasca says he thought the land next to his Stoney Creek home was his, and despite trying to buy the land, the city says it has all come down. It has to all come down. Kelly Botello has more.
In 2021, Joe Tarasca decided to build this garage and driveway right next to his home on Kingsview Drive in Stoney Creek.
We went out and we saw the property stake that was there, which is still there today, assuming that was my property. And I know we needed a permit, and like I mean, I have no excuse for that.
Tarasca says it was during the pandemic and city services were not operating as normal. But a couple years later, he went to get a permit.
They said, "Oh, you're on city land." And this is where everything started.
The strip of land in question is 20 feet by 100. This area is considered parkland, and there are public paths next to Tarasca's encroachment, one that leads to the Bruce Trail. Tarasca says he always maintained the area where he ended up building the garage, assuming it was his.
We always assumed it was my part, and I always cut the grass and everything. I did all that stuff.
Tarasca has already paid a $7,000 fine, and through his lawyer has offered to buy the land from the city. The city says it's not for sale.
It's not our practice to sell city parkland because we do have a mandate from council to increase the amount of parkland we have across the city.
On Wednesday, the city of Hamilton made their decision final. The $400,000 garage and driveway have got to go, saying there is infrastructure in the area and liability issues.
This is a significant structure, and our assessment was that it needed to be removed.
Tarasca says he feels like he's being unfairly targeted, as there are many encroachments in the city that never get this kind of attention.
They're targeting me, making an example out of me for everyone.
Cynthia Graham with the city says there are plenty of encroachments in Hamilton that are ordered to be removed, but the difference is they are generally issues of small sheds or fences.
The way that his encroachment has been managed in this way isn't different from how we've dealt with encroachments across the city in the past. It is pretty significant and on the larger end of encroachments that I've seen in my career with the city.
Tarasca says he has received random threats because of this ordeal, and while he should have gotten a permit before building, he wants to make the situation right by the city without removing his garage.